to invite Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Linda Lizelle, to the podium to introduce our student speaker who will speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2006.
I have the distinct honor of introducing the University of Alaska Anchorage 2006 Student Commencement Speaker, Quentin Simeon. Quentin has had a career of academic distinction and engaged leadership while attending UAA. Quentin was the 2002, 2003, and 2004 winner of the oratory portion of the annual Alaska Native Oratory Society competition. Quentin also received the 2004 UAA Student Diversity Award and is a sought-after speaker. Quentin worked with the TRIO Upward Bound Pre-College program as an instructor and continues his involvement with the Alaska Native Oratory Society to help reach and inspire other students. Quentin now works at the Alaska Native Heritage Center as the program developer and cultural programs coordinator. Quentin is a University Honors student and a candidate for a Bachelor's of Arts degree in English with an emphasis in rhetoric and language and a minor in Alaska Native Studies. Quentin is not only a voice for the graduating class of 2006. By continuing the oral traditions of Alaska Native people through the Alaska Native Oratory Society, Quentin is and will continue to be a voice for all Native people. Please join me in welcoming and congratulating University of Alaska Anchorage's 2006 Student Commencement Speaker, Mr. Quentin Simeon.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Lizelle. I'd also like to thank Chancellor Maimon, members of the Board of Regents, and all of our honors guests. But most of all, I would like to thank the ancestors that came before me who have paved the road that I am on right now. Shemai, welcome. Oyanak wa Dailuchi. Thank you very much for coming here. Changachchi. How is everybody? Hui you back. Jisia Halva. I am Yupik. My Yupik name is Jisiak, and it means little bug. Hui Guskuk Wagamu. I am from the Kuskokwim River, and soon I will be a graduate of the University of Alaska Anchorage. I hope everyone is excited to be here as we graduates. It is quite a privilege to speak on behalf of the class of 2006, and we are all honored to be here with all of you. And I am proud and honored to welcome you to our commencement ceremony. Tiki jak lichtdoa. Uman, what? Bishlech am nun. I have arrived to this moment to be doing what I am now doing. It has been a long journey to reach this point in my life. When I first arrived in Anchorage 12 years ago, I was homeless, broke, and broken. Now I stand before you, all of my friends and and my relatives. But I do not stand here all alone. My family is always right next to me. And here we have all of my fellow graduates, and I think they deserve your recognition. So could everybody please make some noise for your 2006 UAA graduates! Well, now that we've begun, let me tell you a little bit about how I made it to this point. Many of you have overcome struggles and obstacles to reach this point in your life, and many of you may relate to my story. I had a hard time in high school. I was depressed, and I was without a future at that time. I graduated from high school, though, by the skin of my teeth. In fact, I graduated a year later than I expected. And I never expected to attend or even graduate from college. And I expect that many of you never expected for this day to come. But something kept pushing us, and we achieved. And now we are here, ready to move on to our next achievements. I guess if you want something bad enough, you'll do just about anything to get it. And if the process doesn't kill you, it will make you stronger. Throughout all my struggles and all of my accomplishments, that's what my mom always said to me. I guess she was right, because here I am. My dad, on the other hand, with his soft voice and his humble wisdom, reminds me to this day, never give up. I would like to offer the graduates of 2006 and all of our audience those same two messages. Never give up, no matter what gets in your way. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on yourself, because you never know what the future has in store for you. Persevere over your struggles. Become stronger. If I had given up on myself, I would not be a father, a husband, a graduate, or even alive. We have all come a long way to reach this moment, but we have so much farther to go. Never stop. We have much more to achieve. I would like to share with you a short story. A few years ago, my wife and my family went back to my hometown of Antioch, and we visited my aunt's house. And on her bookshelf, there were all these beautiful pictures of my grandparents and my aunts and uncles and all my cousins. And I saw a picture of my Appa and my Ama, my grandmother and my grandfather. And I looked at them and I called over my wife, "Come here. Look at how handsome and beautiful my grandparents are. Look how young they are." And my wife, she took my hand and she said to me, "Quentin, someday your grandchildren are going to say the same thing about you." At that moment, things came into perspective. I could see my purpose. I could see that eventually I was to become an elder. And I understood that today's elders were at one time the age that I am right now. I understood that facing adversity now will help you become great later. That is the way a legacy is made. Make yours. Kuya, anak ka ba? Thank you very much. Yuchi, all of you continue to be. Anyua, I'm out.
Thank you very much, Quentin. It is a UAA tradition for the faculty to present a gift to the graduates during commencement. I invite Associate Professor of Public Administration.
Are not